Welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel, and in today's episode I'm sharing with you what makes a great Amazon listing. Now this is almost a follow-on from the video you saw last Friday where I took you through what basically the fundamentals of a great eBay listing. We're now going to do the same over on Amazon, and I'm going to share with you the things that really make a great Amazon listing and what is most likely going to make a customer buy your product. So with that said, let's jump over to Amazon and get things started. So with that said, here we are on Amazon. I've already put a search in and got started. I got started before I hit record. And basically I did a search for a pop filter, which, if anyone doesn't know, this is what this thing is here. This little bend, it stops the popping sound when you say peas and things like that. So this is one version of it, not the same as mine, but let's take a look at the Amazon listing. So we have a Zacro double layer microphone, mic windshield pop filter, recording studio, metal vocal recording, panel acoustic isolation. Again, a little bit of keyword stuffing going on there, and that doesn't all make sense. But with that said, the fundamentals of an Amazon listing are a lot different to eBay. So obviously images are still very important and title is very important. But as we're going to come on to, the description is less important on Amazon, and that's because they've supplemented it with something else. So we've had a look at the title. The images are good. I mean, they're all high res. We've got a good zoom. We've got multiple angles. Got some dimensions added on there, which is handy. Actual look of what it looks like with the microphone on. And yeah, so they've done a good job with the images on this listing. It is being sold by Zacro themselves, fulfilled by Amazon, so we're getting it prime. It seems like a reasonable price, £6 for a little bit of foam ringy thing. Now this is the different part right now. This is where we are now seeing what is basically Amazon's product description. Because as you can see right now, Amazon has given you all the information that you should need on this page right now in order to hit that big yellow button. So you've got the title, you've got your images, you can see the customer ratings, and then if you click them, you can go see them. And you have these 5 bullet points. So these 5 bullet points, which are very interesting. They basically, Amazon gives you the opportunity to get across to your customer or potential customer the main selling points of your product immediately above the fold. And by above the fold, I mean the first thing. Basically, you don't have to scroll. As soon as you scroll, that's below the fold, almost like a fold of paper. It's like, that's where the term comes from. So anything where you don't have to scroll, the first thing you see on a site is above the fold, and they've given you all this information. So it fits 45 to 68 diameter microphones. It's designed with 2 layers and effectively reduces the plosive pops, crackles and interference breath sounds when recording vocals. Functionality prevents saliva spraying, other harmful dust and moisture, maintain cleanliness of microphones. Handy, quick to assemble, disassemble the microphone, firmly fixed on the mic with combinations of plastic bands and inner rubber ring. Special design perfectly matches with your microphones. And then if we scroll down, we see obviously Amazon doing a little bit of their sponsored products, what you can buy, other things, frequently bought together. This is all Amazon stuff. This is not the seller. Remember the fundamentals difference between eBay and Amazon. For now, eBay is changing this and is aiming to go much more like an Amazon sort of layout. But Amazon is a product catalog. You create a product once with the barcode, and then every other person who sells that product lists on that listing, so to speak. So you won't get 17 different sellers of this microphone with 17 different pages. There's only one page for this product, and all the sellers are listed and are ultimately fighting for the buy box. So with that, we scroll down a bit more, and this is the technical details. This is basically like Amazon's version of item specifics. And then we have some additional information. So the ASIN, which is basically Amazon's catalog number. The reviews, the best-selling ranks. This is actually number 8 in musical instruments, blah, 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 pop filters. Shipping weight and date first available. So this has been available for nearly a year now. We're nearly 11 months. We scroll down, and this is where you actually see more of the product description. Now, this is the first downside that we've seen of this listing, is that their product description is terrible. It's literally a sentence, and they've used wanna, which isn't proper English. Wanna be a professional singer and sing freely without popping sound and spraying saliva? Then Zacro anti-popping windscreen is a perfect choice for you. Microphone not included. 2 elastic bands and a microphone windscreen. So they've literally... I would always advise people to reuse those bullet points that you've got at the top and maybe expand on them a little bit, because if I'm a customer and this has got my interest but I've still not clicked the buy button and I've decided to scroll, there's 2 things I've decided to scroll for. One is for more information in the product description, so that's where you're going to have to give them that, and ultimately product reviews. These are dynamite on Amazon, one of the most looked at things before a customer makes a purchase. So this has 4.6 out of 5. It's clearly a very high thought of product. And you've got these reviews. People, apparently Afro Cereal Box from YouTube has rated it. And some people put images in. It's great for studio mics. Easy to wipe and clean. A little fiddly, but should fit a large variety of microphones. So again, this person has nearly made the perfect Amazon listing, in my opinion, but they messed up with the description. That needed to be a lot better. It's a solid effort, but it could be better. Obviously, as well, on Amazon now, these questions and answers are becoming more and more popular as well. So if you start seeing questions being asked on products that you're selling, answer them. It does make a big difference. Now, if we scroll up, so that's what we can see for this product. You've got 39 customer reviews, 9 answered questions, and they're obviously selling by Prime. Now, is there any other sellers selling this? I don't think there is, because it's not giving me the option to look at any other sellers. So it's only this one. So let's see if we can find one with more sellers selling it. We might need a different type of product. I'll try this one, Niwa. This is a brand which lots of people... here we go. So, similar sort of thing. We've got decent images. This is now for a microphone suspension boom arm stand. And it also includes the pop filter. So this is a combination. You get the pop filter, this one's much more like mine, but you also get the arm as well, which is this thing, which you can't really see a lot of. This isn't the same one that I've bought. I got mine from a music shop, but as you can see, the fundamentals are the same. You've got a good title explaining what's going on. You have your 5 bullet points. These are a little bit wordy. They're not easy to read. So again, that needs to be consolidated a little bit. Could be some more product technical details there. The rest of the information. Now, their product description is a little bit better. It could be laid out a little bit nicer. Bearing in mind, on Amazon descriptions, you cannot add anything other than sort of very basic HTML. So you can see that they've utilized bold, but you can use bullet points, and they've opted instead to go for stars. I'm guessing everything in black is either important or a header. Yeah, package contents, pop filter, mounting clamp, mic clip holder, mic stand. So they've done a better job with the description. This product has 3.9 stars out of 5, only has 10 ratings. Oh dear, arrived broken. That's going to 100% made by kids in China. Oh dear. Vice that holds it to the table broke. My mic fell. It was a tragedy. Yeah, so shouldn't laugh really. It's not great. But as you can see now, this is the interesting point. So there's only going to be one listing for this product on Amazon, and insteed you've got 4 people selling it. Now, the people who have the buy box right now is global_OMO UK. and it's fulfilled by Amazon, so they've got the Prime sticker, and they're selling it for $14.99. So let's basically, there's two ways you can see it. Most people won't even see this, but you're going to click add to basket. It's what most people are going to do. Instead, it's saying you actually have 4 new and also other sellers on Amazon. So let's click on 4 new. They're all selling for the same price. They're all being sold by Amazon. And it's actually this company here which have the buy box right now. Now, again, we're not going to get too in-depth into this. Amazon does share the buy box. It does alternate who gets it if it's very like for like. But one thing, when price is definitely a factor for if you win the buy box, because Amazon wants to give their customers the best buying experience, and for a lot of them that involves price. They're all Prime, so they're all getting dispatched by Amazon, so there's no issues there. What else Amazon takes into account is the seller's standing, and this is basically your seller account, how good you are at fulfilling orders, getting things to items, getting things to sellers on time, your rating and everything else. So Niwa Global, 99%, well, they're all 99% positive, so they're all good sellers. And interestingly enough, Global OMO UK actually have the least ratings. That's 2,000. They have 4,700, 3,300, and 8,300. But this is the one which has won the buy box. So that's the difference on Amazon. Is that if we go back to the main website, it's the one that they're pushing right now is sold by Global OMO UK. That's the one that's got the buy box. All the others are here. Very rarely clicked on. To the point where the last stats that I saw, 80% of all purchases on Amazon happen through that yellow buy box button, that add to basket button right there. The other 20% will click elsewhere, but 80% go to the buy box. That's what you want. That is a whole other video for a whole different day. But that is, this is the fundamentals of a Amazon listing. Now, what I am going to do, we've got a little bit of time left. I'm going to show you what I've found to be one of the greatest Amazon listings. I might have to go to .com for this. Yeah, I probably will. Yes, here we go. The Amazon.com version. Yes, I know, whatever. So Jungle Sticks, they are in stock. $19.98. And let's have a look. So Bamboo Marshmallow S'mores Roasting Sticks, 36 inches, 5mm thick, extra long, heavy-duty wooden skewers. 110 pieces, perfect for hot dog, kebab, sausage, environmentally safe, 100% biodegradable. That title is perfect. It's got many keywords in there, but it's written for a human. It made perfect sense. Images are great, high resolution. Now, the main thing with Jungle Sticks is their size. And that you don't get that immediately, other than it saying 36 inches in the title. Some people can't understand 36 inches. That's why this picture is brilliant. You actually have a lifestyle picture of a child holding one, and then it also gives you an example on 3 foot, 36 inches, 3 foot. So great images, great title. And what I love about their bullet points is they've utilized caps as form of headings. So extra long for safe roasting, that is a feature and a benefit. So it's extra long is a feature, benefit, safe roasting. 36-inch sticks allows for a safe distance from the fire while roasting your food perfectly. Eco-friendly, made from 100% bamboo, Jungle Sticks, fully biodegradable and environmentally responsible. He's absolutely smashed these bullet points. It tells you everything you need to know, but they've consolidated it to a line each so it looks easy to read, and he's utilized caps fantastically as a form of heading. We scroll down, you've got the technical details, shipping weight, package weight, bamboo, color, blah blah blah, and then the product description. Bring life to the party. He's actually been able to put in some images into the description. Not many people can do that, and again, it looks professional. And then one question answer, 4.9 out of 5 stars, 185 reviews. It's, this is for me one of the best Amazon listings that I've ever seen, and yeah, fulfilled by Amazon as well. So Amazon are dealing with all the logistics. That is the fundamentals of an Amazon listing. You have your title, your images, and then you have your bullet points. That's the key difference between eBay and Amazon. And as we saw as well, you don't actually put your own listing online, you share it with other people. It's one listing per product, and then if you have some, you basically say we have some, and then Amazon decides whether you get the buy box or not. If you are the only seller, you get the buy box. If you are not, you have to compete, and it's not just on price, it's on how you are as a seller, how good your rating is with Amazon. So that said, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give me the thumbs up button. If you have any questions or comments, or want me to do like a review of your eBay or Amazon listings, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. With that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you, as always, in the next video. Thank you for watching.